everybody, and welcome back to the show. Late Night Laughs with the Lawsons, and guess what? We're filming during the daytime today. It's a record, yes, I know, and I'm finally glad that, we're not filming at 10 o'clock. Today, I have a very special guest, my beautiful wife, Whitney Lawson.
You say that every time.
I know. It's like I say we have a special guest, but I mark you as the co-host. Is that weird?
I think you say special guest because...
Is it something I'm used to? Or do I just want to feel cool?
Well, I think you say special guest because you expect me to be on the show, but then you're like, I don't know, Whitney might change her mind. She might be ready for bed or she might be napping. So we got lucky.
I think you're on to something.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Well, today we got my beautiful wife. And speaking of beautiful, you do look really good.
Thank you.
For a quick little, hey, I'm going to get dressed real quick and put a hat on. You came down looking like, I don't know.
A baddie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A baddie. That word describes it all. What does the word baddie mean to you?
Put me on this spot. A baddie just means a woman that's got her life together.
Well, the show we watch, Baddies, does not look like they have their life together.
Well, that's to me is like the immature version.
Okay.
A baddie to me is a woman who just has her ish together.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're trying to go for.
Well, that's the whole.
That was the purpose?
Yeah, correct. That it's a woman who, is about making money and wants to get her life together, but they're obviously headed into the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So.
And speaking of baddies, I've been watching Bad Boys, and I've been feeling kind of.
See, y'all, I'm going to cancel this Zeus membership.
Yeah, she's going to cancel it. I'm going to be like, honey, we needed it. But I've been watching Bad Boys, and I tell you, I really like Bad Boys over Baddies because, one, you can understand what they're saying. There's
somewhat. I was watching some of the episode last night, and some of them have that heavy like twang or that accent.
Yeah, like from Texas or Mississippi
and I'm
or
like,
something.
I got to read the captions.
Yeah.
But it is pretty funny, though, because,
it's more funny. I think it's more humorous.
Yeah.
And there's, like, more love, I feel like, amongst the group. Like, excuse me, if one is, like, having a bad day or feeling some kind of way, there's others that kind of come in versus the women. It's, like, every woman for themselves. I seem
But on Bad Boys, when they clown each other,
it's funny.
It is funny. It's funny.
Men have a great sense of humor, speaking from experience.
And they can take a joke, but on the women's side, the baddies, there's no clowning.
It's 0 to 100.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, we're here. 4th of July was yesterday, so happy 4th or happy late 4th. Hopefully everybody was safe and had fun and enjoyed time with family. We actually went out on the lake and had a good time with some friends and family. Listen,
they're friends, but we consider them family.
Yeah. We call them friends, family. Actually, we call them family, but they're friends.
Yeah.
A framily. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that the way you would say it?
They're our family. Just leave it at that.
But we went out on their boat, had a good time.
All the kids
played. We tied up these boats and put out this big lily pad thing for them to like run on top of the water.
And then they had this little kiddie pool thing that they bought to where the adults could sit on the outside of it, but then it allowed only so much water on the inside for the toddlers. And that was amazing to where you don't have to get out in the deep water and tend to the little ones. Yeah. And that was awesome. Yeah. I loved that.
Layton had a blast.
She, I think, enjoyed it more than anybody.
It's called a mission is what it says on the thing. It's called a mission. But it's like this big octagon looking thing, and it's got a mesh material in the center of it to where
it was really neat.
They don't go all the way in the water, but it would cover a toddler.
It allows a couple inches of water.
But they're super cool, and you could tie a bunch of them up if you wanted to. Kayla was telling us, but it was good to get out. It was a little hard for me. It's weird for me to like step away, if that makes any kind of sense. And I'm really trying to like explain to you. It's I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if my like mindset is just strictly this kind of way, or if when I say this kind of way, I mean work. But my focus is like, boom, what's next? I'm ready to grow. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to unplug when I feel like I should, or maybe I shouldn't at the time. I don't know.
I think it's almost like an adjustment, just like I told you, for example, like I'm with Layton because you're working a lot. You know, I spend majority of the time with Leighton. So if you and I go out on date night, you know, I automatically feel guilty and she's all I can think about when I leave. It's because I spend majority of my time with her.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard for me to just turn my brain off and to stop thinking about her. You know, it's because that's what I do majority of my day.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, that makes sense for sure. Makes sense. But all in all, it was good. We didn't buy a lot of fireworks this year.
No.
We didn't. We just bought some for a video, and then we bought, you know, we use those with the kids. But usually, listen, I go all out, and I was kind of like watching other people out there. So I was like, man, because it's always fun to blow stuff up, you know, and it's just not fun now that you see how expensive stuff is. Where was we at? And I was like, I can't believe this is that much money.
Look, on the firework tent down the road, it was called the Godfather.
Well, that was expensive, but I'm saying we were somewhere and stuff's just so expensive.
But that Godfather, the big package, it was $1,000. I said, you've got to be kidding me. That's literally, let me go ahead and withdraw $1,000 out of the ATM and take a lighter to it, because that's what you're doing.
But that's not fun. It's not loud. Sometimes you just need that boom of aggression, you know? I think it's therapeutic. Personally, you light something, you hear the sizzle, and then the boom happens.
What's funny is you think that's therapeutic. I need to take you, which I've never been either, but I saw it online. We need to go to, I can't remember what it's called, but it's one of these rooms that you go into for like 30 minutes and you pay just like $50, and they put so much glass and TVs in there.
You just like destroy it?
Yes.
That sounds fun.
And they suit you up. And
what do you mean?
Like they put a suit on you, or you can wear your normal
protection.
clothes. Yes, but tennis shoes, but they give you goggles, and they give you a bat or a sledgehammer or whatever, and you can go in there and just bust everything, and you could pay for whatever you want. So if you want more, it's like an anger room or something.
You know, and
I'm like, we would love to do something. And it's not.
You make it sound like we're just full of anger. We would love that, honey.
We're not mad, but I'm just saying it's something we've never done. Like, I've never broken anything, but just the experience, like, oh, I'm allowed to break this? Like, I've never smashed a TV in. Like, that would be awesome.
That would be funny. You know who would make the most money is if you built one of those next to a courthouse. People go in, lose their court cases.
The DMV.
Yeah. Put one next to the DMV or the courthouse, and hey, listen, y'all be busy 24/7.
Yes.
You wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't have to worry about half price, nothing. They'd come right out and just get right in line at smash hits. We'll call it that. I don't know. I think we're on to something.
That's our next date night. That's where we need to go.
The Smash place?
Yes.
They have one here?
Yeah.
In Bowling Green?
Yes.
We might have to do that today.
That would be fun.
Sounds fun. But I'm just glad we're able to film during the day, and I really wasn't up to it. I don't know. I'm just tired. Maybe it was too much sun yesterday, too.
Speaking of
the sun is draining.
I think that's why, because we left yesterday. Like, we didn't stay the entire time. Cadence stayed with our family, and she got to enjoy the fireworks. I think we left around 5.
Yeah.
Because Leighton was already sunburned a little bit.
My face is red, as y'all can probably see, especially against the white hat. She didn't even put on sunscreen.
I forgot, because I was busy putting on sunscreen on Leighton. She's so fair skinned, y'all.
Yeah, she's like a
marshmallow.
She's pink.
She's a marshmallow.
Yeah.
And so she's just a little pink right here. And I put it on her so many times, but she just got a little pink right here. And I'm like, I don't think we should finish out the day here because of that.
Yeah, because you can get sick.
Yeah, and you were ready to come home, and I had a migraine that would not go away, and I think it was because of the sun, because I still have one today, and it will not go away no matter what. So I was just done at that point, but we let Cadence stay. She had an amazing time. She's still at their house now.
Yeah.
So, because they have a daughter that's a year older than her, so she's having fun.
I asked Whitney, what did you want to talk about today? And then I have like a thing in mind, and what I really want to talk about is, like, if you're in the fast lane, if you're so busy and you're working all the time and you're constantly doing stuff for other people, whether that's being a mom or being like a caregiver, like my grandmother, for example, whenever her mom and dad were alive, like, if you're constantly doing stuff for others, and even in my case, like making other people laugh,
right?
What are you doing for yourself? Like, you have to, like, love yourself enough to be able to do something that you enjoy, because it's very therapeutic
Right.
And it's, it can de-stress you. And, for me, ride my motorcycle or something, I think it's so important that if you are listening to this, that you do something for yourself, and love yourself enough to be able to do that. And for you as well, like, you need to find something that you enjoy, because you do a lot. I mean, you're the mom. I mean, you're folding clothes, you're cooking dinner, you're holding the house up together. You know what I mean?
Right.
So what could you do, or what do you enjoy doing that you could kind of do in the evenings? And maybe it is watching Baddies. I don't know.
I can tell you one thing. I do enjoy at night sitting down, watching a little, because I'm not a big TV person anyways. Like, I don't really have time to watch TV, especially with as busy as we are. But I do enjoy literally at night putting my phone down. The kids are in bed, even if it's just you and me, but sitting on the couch, watching a little bit of TV drama, because I know it's not my life, because I don't like the drama, but literally just people acting stupid, or even a movie, and sitting there with my ice cream, being a little fatty, and just zoning out, not having to think about bills or cleaning or anything, to where I'm freshly showered, I'm relaxed. I know as soon as I get my belly full, I'm about to go lay down and go to sleep, but literally just zoned out, not worried about anything, eating something sweet, because I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
And that's what I like, is just literally sitting there, not thinking about anything, and just taking me time, a little break. And that's the thing. Like, I don't have to, let me go get a massage, or let me go get my nails done. I'm not materialistic whatsoever. That's the thing. And I'm not the type to where it's like, I need me time. Let me go spend it away from my kids. And that's fine if you're like that. Like, if you want to go get your nails done, or you need time away from your kids, which everyone does, that's fine. But I'm the type, I don't feel the need to like necessarily leave my house.
Yeah.
To accomplish that. As soon as the kids go to bed, let me just sit on the couch for an hour, watch some crap TV, eat a little snack, like
a little snack.
Well, a pint of ice cream.
A pint snack, or a half gallon.
A half gallon.
One of the two.
I mean, that's my
either or.
That's my guilty pleasure. Let me do me, okay? But that's what I like.
Yeah. It's surprising how great you look. But I see what you indulge in. It's mind blowing to think something looks that good on the outside, but there's no telling what your insides look like.
What's funny is my mom, even after I had Cadence, gosh, I was still only like 100 pounds, but my mom would sit there and watch me, like when Cadence was even 2 years old. She always told me, she's like, gosh, you eat like a grown man. She's like, where do you put all that? I said, I don't know. And I can eat more than David, my brother, and he's older than me. She's like, I don't know how you do it. And she's like, and you just look the way that you do. I'm like, I don't know. I love to eat. Like, that's the thing. Like, I still control myself.
You don't eat a lot.
No, I don't eat
throughout the day, but it's the nighttime that gets you.
Well, see, that's back. But the thing is, when my mom said that, I didn't eat. See, that's the thing. I don't eat a lot of food and a lot of sweets at the same time. And I think that's where that balance comes out. Because back then,
there's no balance to what you do.
But see, I feel like I would gain a ton of weight if I ate a bunch of food and I had a bunch of sweets.
Oh, gotcha,
you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by balance. Because when my mom said that, I didn't like sweets, never liked them. And I would just eat like a triple bacon cheeseburger, a large fry with ranch and extra tots or whatever. And I would eat the whole thing in one setting.
Hungry man.
But I didn't like sweets. But now, I guess as I'm older, I'm like, I don't really stay hungry throughout the day. Like, it's 4:30 and I still haven't eaten. I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
I can not eat all day. But once 10 o'clock comes around and my show is on, give me a half gallon of ice cream, and that's all I'll eat all day.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. I feel like if I ate both, I'd be, one of the Slayton sisters. So
late nights is what I struggle with, like late, and I'm talking like midnight.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I stay up so late.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't stay up late, I would look good. Which, I mean, I've lost a lot of weight, but I'm saying I would probably bust under where I'm like plateauing at. break 195, get down to 190, which I think, what did I weigh this last time? Like 193 or something?
I think so.
Or 195?
Yeah.
But like, I'm trying to get to like 185. I feel like if I went to bed at a decent time, I wouldn't have those cravings at midnight.
See, I feel like if I cut out the sweets, I would drop some weight.
But you got to eat.
Yeah.
To be able to
I feel like
drop.
if I dropped the sweets out completely, I would get to the weight I want to be at. But
Could you do that?
I feel like I could, but I don't want to. That's the problem. Because
Yeah, neither do I. I love me some Pop-Tarts, Oreos. I mean, Brewster's, this is it's homemade ice cream. It's a local. Is Brewster's a franchise?
No, it's local.
But do they have more Brewster's around?
I don't think so.
But it's just like homemade ice cream. And they have this hot fudge brownie sundae. Oh my God. And I get the little circus peanuts and the pecans on there.
Did we ever tell them the story?
A little bit of sweet and salty.
Did we tell them the story about when the ice cream ordered and you got mad?
Yeah. Yeah. She wanted a small, well, here's the thing. She didn't know that they sold quarts of
And
ice cream
gallons.
until we got up to the window and she saw a sign and was like, oh, they sell quarts over here too? And I'm like, don't even think about it. Cause I don't like making changes on the fly.
You got mad.
Because I know what it's like. I used to work fast food, so like someone place their whole order. It's a family of 5 or something. And you get to the window and you're like, and they're like, oh, can I please change that to this, to that? And you're like, hell, I know what it's like.
Yeah.
So I could only imagine what
You
they
were
felt
done
like.
talking for that car ride.
I wasn't even, she was like, ask him how big a quart is. No, I'm not asking. If you want to know how big a quart is, you ask how big a quart is.
And I changed my order.
Yeah, and surprisingly, it wasn't even that expensive.
No, it was like, what, $7?
No, it was like 10.
No, I don't even think it was
Or
10.
mine was 10. Mine was like just as much as yours was.
Yeah.
And you got triple the amount of what I got.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, the hot fudge brownie sundae does something to me.
You always say, I want double the nuts.
Yeah, double the nuts, please, because they're so good. I don't know what it is about the sweet and the saltiness. I don't like just circus peanuts, and I don't like just pecans.
Oh, those circus peanuts are nasty. Like the big orange things you get in the bag.
No, I don't put that on my ice cream. That's what those are called. But these are like, real circus peanuts, like in a shell that they crack and then they crush.
I thought you meant the big orange. I was like,
Those are
ugh.
called circus peanuts too.
Ugh.
Those are disgusting.
Yeah.
Did your grandmother have those as a kid? Listen to this story. My grandparents, Meemaw used to live with Papa and my Mim, which was my great grandfather and my great grandmother.
Yeah.
She used to take care of them because they were older. And my Papa loved peanut butter. Loved peanut butter. He would go through a jar of peanut butter, and I think that's maybe where I get it from. I could eat the hell out of some peanut butter. Peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter in my oatmeal, peanut butter in my ice cream. I just love peanut butter.
I like peanut butter in my chili.
That's disgusting. I'm not that obsessed. That is gross.
I don't even like peanut butter. I hate peanut butter, but I only eat it when I have chili.
That's disgusting.
Is that weird?
Yeah, that's weird. But that I could eat a jar. Whenever I worked at Campbell Hospital, this factory, I ate probably a half to 3/4 of a jar of that honey peanut butter, and I farted, and it smelled like peanut butter. It's a real thing. And Google it right now. If you're listening to the show, Google it. If you eat a bunch of peanut butter, why does your fart smell like peanut butter? There's a science behind it. It's the weirdest thing. But yeah, anyways, this has nothing to do with farts or anything.
I don't think your farts have ever smelled like that. Your farts always smell like poop. So
let's not go down that rabbit hole, Miss Gas. Okay. But so my papa loved peanut butter, and he would eat the hell out of some peanut butter. Well, Meemaw loves collecting Tupperware. So what she would do is she would wash the peanut butter out, and she would give them to Papa, or he would put screws in them, or he would separate all his tools, and these nails went in here. He would use them as like storage containers.
Yeah.
Well, not only storage containers, they would use them as candy containers. So they would buy peppermints. They would have a jar of peanut butter. Now the paper was off of it. Fun fact, if you soak a jar of peanut butter in some warm dishwater, that sticker stuff just comes right off.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty cool. But they would put peppermints in there, dots, circus peanuts, cinnamon disc, all that old people candy. You know what I mean? So we would go up and, those
Butterscotch candies?
Butterscotch candies. What were those little wafer sticks with the, like you could get strawberry or chocolate? Yeah,
those are good. I like those.
They'd put them in there. Listen, if it fit, it was in there. I'm surprised she didn't put like laundry soap in there, because my meemaw, she'd be using that stuff. Everything was dated too. All the jars were dated on top. Still to this day, I think she still saves peanut butter jars. Don't know what she puts in them now, but yeah, they would put circus peanuts in it. That's what triggered that memory of mine. Did your grandparents ever do anything weird like that?
I don't think so, but I remember going over to my grandmother's house, and she would always have the candy dishes, like the glass, really nice ones. And she always had that mixed hard candy. And I always loved that when I was a kid. Or every time I'd go see my great grandpa, he was a pastor, and he lived on a farm. He always wore these overalls, and I always say, "Papa, can I have some candy?" Every single time.
Which one is this? The pastor?
My dad's grandpa.
What was his name?
Papa Ashley.
Oh,
Elmer. But it was Grandma
Elmer Ashley.
It was Grandma Frida's dad.
Oh, okay.
But every time I'd go over there and ask him, "Can I have some candy?" Same candy pulled out of his pocket, butterscotch.
Was any of them wet sometimes?
I don't recall, but I love butterscotch candy. I always thought they were so good. And Grandma Frida always carried bubble gum in her purse, and it was always either juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit. Why does old people like juicy fruit?
Or the green kind, which is spearmint.
Yeah, mine too. There wasn't that much to choose from.
And it was the little stick packs,
Or 5 cents back then. It was 5 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was juicy fruit, Big Red, or spearmint. And then there was like the wintergreen that came out years later. But like,
I remember her
guess there wasn't
rarely
much to choose
having
from.
Big Red, but never the what's the spearmint? Is that what you said?
Spearmint or wintergreen?
Wintergreen.
The blue one?
I don't remember her ever having that one.
Yeah, it was always juicy fruit for my grandparents
That
too.
one or the green one?
I was almost going to say, like, I don't even remember them having gum. Gum was rare. It was mainly all the hard candies.
My grandma always had gum in church.
Yeah, they always got gum in church. Why is that?
I don't know.
It's weird, ain't it?
She always had gum in church, and she always had the Holy Ghost in church.
That might scare me. She'd be over.
But then when church was over, that Holy Ghost was gone. Yeah. It was time to go.
And she turned into what?
What do you mean? She got up, put her shoes back on, and got in the car.
Shoes? Her shoes came off during church? When you get the Holy Ghost, does your shoes come off?
Yeah, she was in the floor.
Doing what? Playing Twister?
I don't know. She had the Holy Ghost, but then when church was over, the Holy Ghost done disappeared, and she put her shoes back on, and we were out the door in the car.
That's usually how it happens. That's funny. But yeah, all in all, this week has been fun. We did the 4th of July. Went out on the boat. Now we're here. And now...
Oh, we're going on vacation soon.
We are going on vacation.
In 10 days.
Yeah.
We're going to Orlando. I
am excited about our vacation.
I hope you enjoy it. I hope you'll be able to forget about everything, which we're going to vlog it because that'll be fun, but not think about work, not stress.
I stress out just thinking about it. Like I stress out thinking like,
but also
like, no, when I say I stress out, like I'm stressing out telling myself not to stress out. Does that make sense?
Oh my gosh. But also you got to think we haven't took a vacation in a while, and it's probably going to be a little while before we have another vacation. So you really need to enjoy it.
Yeah. But this is a side note. Somebody posted on our travel agent posted, I'm trying to go to the Maldives.
I know, but that's without the plane ticket though. Did you read that? Yeah. That's the price without the plane ticket.
How much is a plane ticket? We'll just bus there.
You can't bus there. You got to take a plane ticket to somewhere to the Maldives or wherever it is, but then you got to take a small water plane to the actual island.
Hey.
But you know how much it is? It's like I think almost $1,000 per person round trip.
That's not bad. Round trip to the Maldives and back for one person?
Yeah.
That's good. Would it be more feasible if I was to get my pilot's license, buy a plane, and we just Can you do that?
No, I'd rather buy tickets.
Would you trust me to fly over the ocean?
Next subject.
Okay.
No. There are sharks in the ocean.
Yeah. Are you having a stroke right now?
I would rather you fly us across land, and I would rather take the risk of crashing, because I'm not crashing in no ocean with some sharks and all that, because I know I'm done.
Well, trust me, based off of last episode, I'm not going to want to crash in the ocean because I don't like the water like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to do all I can to keep that bad boy up. We're going down. No, we're going up. We're going down. We're going up.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I ain't crashing. Well, I wanted to do something a little different. So I wanted you to pick a number. So what I want to do is some funny questions.
7.
Hold on. I didn't even give you a number to choose from.
Okay, 5.
1 through 30. You got to pick a number and go.
30.
Dang, you already went to the last one. Okay, this is pretty funny. If you could combine 2 animals to create the ultimate funny pet, so 2 animals, what would they be and what hilarious name would you give it?
That's a complicated question.
Oh, I already have mine.
A pet, so you can't do wild animals.
Why? Why not?
Because those aren't pets.
It says if you could combine 2 animals to create the ultimate family pet.
Family, okay.
So you're just creating a family pet. It doesn't have to be a normal pet. You can take a alligator and mix it with a sloth.
Why would I do that?
Why would you do that?
You go ahead. You go with your answer first.
The 2 animals that I would?
Yeah.
So one would be a sloth.
Okay.
And maybe like a hippopotamus. I'm thinking hippo body, okay? Hippo head, but sloth arms and sloth torso. So half hippo, half sloth. Call it a hipposloth.
Oh my gosh.
Why? Because hippos are cute, very deadly and dangerous, and extremely fast. So why not crossbreed the 2 to slow the hippopotamus down? Hippos are fast.
Yeah, I know.
They're like a cheetah, kinda. Not as fast as a cheetah, but they're up there. They're faster out of water too. Maybe in water. I don't know.
Well.
What's your 2 animals? Dang, could you imagine seeing a slothopotamus? Or what did I call it? A hipposloth? In the wild?
I think I would want to go with something funny. Since you said sloth, mine would be a sloth because it's...
You can't use a sloth.
I'm using a sloth in something else.
Okay.
A sloth because it's slow.
Mm-hmm.
But then a cat because they're fast and so high energy. So you mix the 2, it almost looks like it's having a seizure all the time.
That's funny?
Yeah.
Just watching
because it's slow and then it's wanting to go fast because it's a cat. Slow, I want to go fast because it's a cat.
Oh, so you got one of those spectrum animals.
Yeah. And then it'd be so cute because it's like, oh, it can't help it, you know? And then, yeah.
So what would you name it?
Spectrum.
Spectrum. Wow. All right, 1 through 30, go.
6.
Number 6. Good guess or good answer.
No, good pick.
Good pick.
Good choice.
Which movie character do you think I'm most like when I'm grumpy? Hardly compare each other to famous film characters on their worst day.
When you're grumpy?
So I don't even understand this question. Let me regroup myself. Which movie character do you think I'm most likely
when you're
to
grumpy.
be when I'm grumpy? And I'll do the same.
You're definitely the Hulk.
The Hulk.
The green guy.
I know who the Hulk is. I'm not green, nor do I got big muscles.
When you're grumpy.
Maybe I do.
I know because the Hulk, before he turns into the Hulk, he's like that doctor guy.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, because you're really nice and stuff like that. But then when you become grumpy, it's like out of nowhere. It's like, ah! You know, it's like, it's unexpected. I'm like, oh my gosh, who is this?
Yeah.
So.
If I could compare your grumpiness to a movie character.
Tweety Bird. Not very angry. Very cute. Very innocent. That mean old putty tat.
If I could compare your grumpiness to a movie character,
Yeah.
when you're grumpy, you're grumpy.
Okay. Who?
We're talking that 1 week out of the month grumpy. The 1 week that I dread.
Here we go.
The first 2 or 3 days, which I hope it doesn't fall on vacation. And I think it's going to end up to line up around that time. So we're screwed. Ursula. Yeah.
From The Little Mermaid.
Yep. You just take it. You take our voices.
Oh my god!
And you suck it out of it. You just suck the life out of us.
Oh my god!
You steal our voices. But you're a pretty Ursula. 1 through 30.
9.
If you could choose any historical figure to be your imaginary friend, who would it be? Do you know what that means?
Yes.
A historical figure?
Yes, I do.
So like
Martin
Thomas
Luther King.
Jefferson.
Yes.
Okay.
To be my imaginary friend? Huh.
Yeah, that is kind of
That's a weird question.
yeah. Who was that dude that invented electricity?
Ben Franklin.
Yeah, that's who I'm hanging out with. Old Ben, bruh. Because look, he figured out electricity, so he's smart and a little weird, just like me.
I would probably like to hang out with Albert Einstein just because he was very intelligent, but also a little odd.
Definitely. That one picture of him where he's like,
Yeah.
and his mustache and his hair's like,
And because he's your imaginary friend. So I don't know. It'd just be a little weird to me because he's imaginary and he'd be giving me all these like weird thoughts. I don't know. It'd just be, the vibe would be off, like weird. I don't know. That's very interesting to me.
Albert Einstein and old Ben Franklin. I'd also like to hang out with, I don't know, maybe see what it'd be like to chill with who's the man who shot Abe Lincoln? John Booth.
I guess.
Yeah, hang out with him for a little bit,
Why?
just because he jumped off a balcony. He was doing real life jackass stunts back then, before that was even a thing. Shooting old Abe, jumping down, running. Who else back then would be funny? The Wright brothers. They would be cool to hang out. They made a plane. We could fly to the Maldives.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what do we got the rest of the week? What do we got going on?
Not much, I don't think. Cadence just has ball and hopefully we can relax and spend some time together and you can back away from work a little bit because it sounds like you need it.
Yeah. I want to go outside at some point. I want to build something.
I have to pick up a Walmart order here in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
You have fun with that. Do you like the Walmart pickup?
It's easier than going in the store and picking it up myself.
Amen, brother.
And it's cheaper than a delivery.
You have to pay for Walmart pickup?
No, it's free. That's why I said it's cheaper
I was about to say
than Walmart delivery. And with Walmart delivery, they're like, this is out of stock. This is out of stock. This is out of stock. Do you want this?
they do that with the pickup too. They're like, excuse me, did you... Hold on, let me put this in. They're like, excuse me, did you see the substitutions that we have on your order?
Yeah, but they actually search more for your items because they work for Walmart. Your delivery drivers don't. So they literally go in there and could care less about, oh, there's your item right there, but I'm going to act like I didn't see it.
Here's the Walmart pickup people. Yes, we substituted your 2-ply toilet paper for the Glad trash bags. And then also we seen you had some peanut butter on there, but we took off the peanut butter and put you on a case of apple juice. Is that going to be okay today?
Oh my gosh.
No, I want my toilet paper and my peanut butter.
Yeah.
That's why it's always good to just go in the store by yourself. Leave your kids at home.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, but I can't do that because with that 2-year-old, she's going to be wanting everything. Oh, I want a toy house. I want some candy, this and that. I ain't going to be able to get any shopping done.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't take Layton shopping. It's a no-go because the kid finds anything. She'll pick up a back scratcher and expect us to buy it for her.
Yeah.
The answer is no. You ain't getting this back scratcher today, bruh.
Well, you say no, mommy will say yes.
And then daddy will strip it out of her hands like like I'm a football player in the NFL. Strip that back scratcher and we put it back. Not today.
And then I'll say, it's okay. Mommy did you something else that checked out.
And boy, she gets her feelings hurt easy.
Yeah.
You tell her no. She was saying hail the other day, and Whitney's like, no, you can't say that. She goes,
and she goes, like her breath was being taken away. I said,
just say hail. It's okay.
I said, it's okay. You could say it. You could say it. It's okay. Because her breath was taken away. I said, oh my gosh.
Yeah. She's like, hail. Well, that's all I got for you. Just love yourself enough to do something for yourself, whether it's find a hobby you enjoy, get outside, water the flower. I love watering the flowers every morning. That sounds kind of weird for a 34-year-old bearded man, you know, who's got a little bit of muscle mass on him, but I enjoy watering my flowers. I enjoy watering the ferns in the morning. I do it first thing. I come out and I water my grass. It's a little weird, I know, but it's very therapeutic for me. Watching the water come out of the spigot or the spout or whatever the thing's called.
Or eat you a pint of ice cream.
Or that. But yeah, I don't have anything else for you. Water your flowers. Water your life with love and happiness.
Tell him what Leighton does now, what I taught her about.
Oh, she knows where her heart is, and she knows what it does.
Because I taught her, I said, where's your brain? She goes, Bane. And I said, what's it do? Mott. It makes you smart. And I said, where's your heart? She goes, hot. And I said, what's your heart do? She goes, whoa.
Yeah, she goes, whoa.
And it makes you love.
She's funny. She's a mess. She's rotten. I tell you what, we're in trouble when she gets older.
Yeah.
Because she's cute. She's funny.
She's smart.
And she knows how to get her way.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for her husband years down the road.
Yeah.
Obviously not anytime soon, but that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy your week. It is Thursday. When does our show come out? It is Tuesday, right? Yes, Tuesday. Tomorrow is hump day. I got 2 shows on the mind. One comes out Tuesday, one comes out Thursday. I get so mixed up what day of the week it is. I don't even know. I thought today was Saturday. When we're filming on today is Friday.
Yeah. I'm so confused, but real time right now, it's Friday.
Real time's Friday. The show comes out on Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day. The other show comes out on Thursday. Let's go. I'm ready. I need to just sleep and just feel refreshed tomorrow. And hopefully I'm ready to take the bull by the horns on the weekend. But maybe I'm just still recovering from the sun. I don't know. I just feel a little off and weird today. Maybe the moon's a little closer to the earth. I don't know.
Or it could be a full moon.
It could be a full moon. You could be pregnant. I don't know. You're definitely not. You've been fixed.
Dun, dun.
But I love you guys. We appreciate you. Leave us a review on the podcast. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, rate the show 1 to 5 stars.
5.
And leave a review for us. Let us know how you like it, how you enjoy it. And be sure and check out our newest and latest and greatest family vlog that we've dropped. We got another one dropping next week. We're really trying to vlog a lot more just because it gets the kids involved. They enjoy it. It's fun for us. You know, it kind of showcases a little bit of inside of our family.
And it gives us an excuse to get out more and spend time as a family. So, yeah.
I'm trying to go horseback riding soon or something, you know. We got a GoPro, so I'm ready to strap that thing to a bull, you know. Maybe go bull riding.
Last time I was around a horse, I got chased by one.
I can't remember the last time I was on a horse.
Kind of traumatized me.
Hey, them horses are mean.
And I jumped a fence to get away from them.
Well, that's all I got. I love you guys. We appreciate you. And as always, until next time, stay awesome and stay sweet. Tune in next Tuesday for another great show. I'll see you then.
Bye.
Peace.